removing my bench so I can have some photos taken. I've noticed behind the bench it's filthy, so I'm going to give it a good clean before I put it back. I've given the wall a good clean to get rid of all the dust. I've also attached this extensionally to the wall to stop the dust getting in and keep it clean and safe and away from the floor. Thank you. I've made some changes to this tab on the inventory of Linnworks. So this is one I use to say what items we've got on order, but what we actually need a bit quicker. So it's basically a case of going around and red dotting the items. And I've added more categories. So it used to look at production and brackets. I'll make sure it's green in from Mola and any bare metal stock as well, just to make sure I've got a full overview of what we need and urgently. Whilst I had the sticker machine out earlier, I made a little label for this, so now that sits on there nicely, and then when I've used it, I know exactly where it goes back to. I had a little bit of space on the vinyl, so it didn't get to waste, I made a label for my tape measure, and I've made a template now, so if people want a lean label style one, or they want the sticker machine version, I've got both templates saved in my small label templates file. I went to put a Kanban in this box earlier and this cable's trailing across, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it on the underside of here and just keep it out of the way. So I've used a few cable ties, it's got enough slack on this end so you can plug it in easily, and it just feeds underneath there and comes out just there, plugged into that far USB port right there.
At the moment there isn't a home for regularly used props, and the shelf that we have for the camera isn't labelled. I'm going to add some labels and add a new shelf in. Cool, so now the shelf is labelled props and the camera has a label on that shelf. The camera also now has labels down the sides saying return to ITS if it's left out of factory anywhere.
Right before, when Hamish delivered the waste to the fire pits to me here, whenever I pack them, it's like no leaflets for them, or the waste to or fire pits, just these leaflets. So I'm going to prove that. Right, now proved it, now I've got waste incinerators and fire pit leaflets here in my pre-packing area. Thank you.
Jake has just done me some of these to replace my keys again. He's also done me these on here, which you can't see, but they're little clear ones that will go over the top, so as on the E here, I won't keep rubbing off the ink on the new stickers. So that should save time. Thanks, Jake.
Great job, everyone. Thank you very much.